Hello everyone, welcome back to the Rutgers Dynasty. We're coming off a huge win last week against number 9 Michigan. That was a 2-point win to keep us with only one loss on the season. We will be taking on Penn State this week as they are 3-3. And we actually have a pretty similar matchup today as we're equal in passing touchdowns, equal in pass offense, just a little bit of a worse rush offense. So this should be a pretty good game. B+ rating for both teams, and we have a few players out, they have a few players out, so it should be a pretty good game. We're coming in this game ranked number 15th in the nation. Going to look to improve upon that today. As out comes Trace McSorley, not the best week last week, not even eclipsing 100 yards in his senior season, so this is the last time we will be seeing him, as he will start out with a pass to the outside on third down. Picking up is Saquon Barkley for a gain of 12. Third down for McSorley, going to run a speed option here, not going to pitch it and going to keep it, and that's going to lose 1 yard. John Bataki with the loss. We're starting out at the 2-yard line for our first drive, but Lawson's going to give us some space with a gain of 6. Now on a 2nd down and 4, Lawson's running out to the outside, gets a little bit of a block, although not a good enough one to run past, but still a gain of 10. Now here's Lawson taking it to the left, as he's going to gain 7 on that play. 2nd down and 3, Henderson dropping back to pass, getting this one to Dustin Neal. That looked like a pretty bad decision, but Neal with over 500 yards in the season and 7 touchdowns, as he's having a great year and could make a push at our school record touchdown of 10 if he can keep up his production here. 3rd down for Henderson, as he's going to be off the mark on this one, leading to a 4th down, and Penn State now with the ball. Running up the middle, this is going to be Saquon Barkley. He's going to gain 13 on that play. Get them the 1st down, now at about midfield. Just a 3rd down situation for McSorley, dropping back, throwing onto the side, a little check down route. Almost gets it there to DeAndre Tompkins, but still needed an extra yard to pick up the 1st, and they're going to actually go for it here on 4th down and 1. An easy pickup right up the middle, and a bunch more for Mark Allen. That's a gain of 14. Now from the 35-yard line, McSorley going to be throwing to the left. He's going to be intercepted, and that one will be immediately taken out of bounds, giving Rutgers the ball. Henderson now handing off to Lawson here. Gain of 6 to start off the drive. Now a screen play on 2nd down to Lawson. He's going to get a few blocks and gain about 5. Henderson now dropping back to pass again. A quick throw to the outside to Dan Allen. Immediately met for a gain of 13. Now Henderson throwing again. Here's Dustin Neal wide open over the middle. Gains almost 20 there. Now Lawson running up the middle, spinning out one guy, and met by a bunch of Penn State defenders for a gain of 10. Henderson now throwing to the side. This is Nakia Griffin, makes one man miss, tries to juke the second, does not get it. Gain of 16 on that play. Henderson now running it for the first time for himself, met almost at the goal line, just about a yard left to go. With a minute left in the first quarter, it'll be Nick Lawson getting the first score of the game. Only his 2nd touchdown, rushing touchdown of the year. As you'd think he'd have a lot more for the starting running back, but I guess just a lot of other players have been taking those touchdowns from him. Now here's McSorley going 3 and out there, so Rutgers now with the ball back, getting this one up to Terrell Harmon. That's a gain of 14. Henderson dropping back to pass again on 2nd down, gets Harmon again as he needs to be chased down. That's a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Henderson now throwing again up the middle. This is Nakia Griffin, as he's going to be wide open up the middle. Henderson now throwing again off the play action, chucking it deep. Dustin Neal, that one is going to be swatted away in the air, as that will prevent the touchdown. Now Mike Woods taking it for one of his first carries of the day, to the side for about 6 yards. Now Henderson taking it again, makes one man miss, and fights forward for the extra. That's 13-yard gain to Eric Henderson. Now throwing to the end zone. This is Nakia Griffin receiving that touchdown, making it 14-0. Rutgers with the lead. 4 minutes left in the second half. Penn State has just not gotten anything going so far, but here goes Trace McSorley as he breaks free, and that's a huge gain for the Penn State offense, as they're now at about the 40-yard line, pitching this one out. Here's another big play, eventually tackled down by Kai Hester. Now at the 20, they need to get a score here, but sacked. It's Tommy Stevens in the game, as McSorley must have gone down with an injury, and Zeph Little, our freshman, has really come up big so far. I think I made him start either this week or last week, and he's already coming up big as a freshman. And I think I'm going to remove the neck pad on him, because that just does not look good on any character. But I don't know why I said character instead of player, but they're kicking the field goal. They miss. So it's still scoreless for Penn State as Rutgers now has the ball back. Anderson dropping back to throw, runs out of the pocket, escapes one guy, and tackled down by the other. Still a gain of 6 though. Lawson now running up the middle, getting his own gain of 9 and a first down. And dropping back to pass, this is Dan Allen running to the side. He's going to get that one. Lawson now running up the middle, fighting forward, and just cannot hit the end zone. Must be why he's not getting these touchdowns, because he just can't get all the way in, as Mike Woods will take that touchdown from him. Only a gain of 1, but Rutgers now up 21-0, as Penn State will have about 40 seconds to try to score in this first half. Now it's 32 seconds left. Stevens sacked for 7. And that's going to pretty much just get us right into halftime. I will catch you guys after the break. It's been all Rutgers in the first half, and we'll see if we can tack on some extra here, as we will receive the ball after halftime. As Mathis is going to take this one out to the 32-yard line. A great return to start off our drive. And our last 3 possessions have all been touchdowns, and the only drive that has not been a touchdown was our first one, which was a punt. So we'll see if we can keep up that trend here, as Dustin Neal gets a 21-yard gain. Henderson now dropping back again on first down. This one out to Dan Allen, as he knocks one out and gets a gain of 8. Here's Lawson running to the side, picks up the first down, gain of 5 on that play. And here's Lawson running again to the side, this time a gain of 5. Second down and 5, going up the middle. This is Dan Neal, tackled down 1 yard short. Would have been its 8th touchdown of the season, but still a 29-yard gain, and we're going to easily just run it in here with the jet sweep to Terrell Harmon. I still get his first rushing touchdown, probably, of this series. I don't remember if he ever got any other ones. But Rutgers now up 28-0. As Penn State has just not been able to get anything going, but you can't really blame them when their starting quarterback is out. But here's a huge play. 22-yard gains for Saquon Barkley. Gets them to about the 43, their own 43. Stevens now throwing to this side. Not really much anything. A 4-yard gain on that play. And they're going to end up punting it here, but they're actually going to fake the punt. It's a 9 yards to go. They actually pick it up. The punter gets the completed pass to freshman Sean Walker, a cornerback, as that was probably their biggest play of the game so far. Now at about the 28-yard line, it's 3rd down and 2, immediately met in the backfield. That is Aaron Newell, our standout defensive tackle freshman. Makes that huge play. They pick up the 4th and 1 situation though, so it's now 3rd down. And they're actually going to get a penalty here. And a false start will knock them back. And they're driving all the way down here, and they just can't capitalize. Well, let's see if they can capitalize on this right here. They're going to go for the screenplay on 3rd down. That's not going to work. Loss of 3. And that's going to set up a 4th down and 12. They will go for the field goal. Will they hit it this time? They will not. They've missed both field goals. Just trying to get some easy points. And here is a studio update, as to number 10 Illinois is taking on number 12 Nebraska, and it's a tie game in the 3rd quarter. Illinois undefeated in the conference. They are the team to beat right now. We'll have to see how that game turns out. Lawson up the middle for a gain of 4. 3rd down and 6 for Henderson, throwing to the side. He's got a wide open Terrell Harmon through the corner and the safety. Now over the middle, Terrell Harmon again, another big play, 14 yards there. Henderson now going to take it for himself. Does not get the block he wants, but gains 4 there. 3rd down and 6. Henderson dropping back to throw, lobbing this one up, and that one is luckily not picked off, as Chris Boone does not have the hands to come down with that one. We're just going to tack on the extra 3 points, as our kicker shows how it's done. And now back to that studio update. Nebraska now with the lead, 35-28 over Illinois. And they're looking to rise above them in the rankings, as that would be a huge win for Nebraska. And coming back to our game, Tommy Stevens and the Penn State offense go 3 and out again. There's Harmon on the side for a first down. Henderson dropping back on first down, and Harmon again. He's just had all these back-to-back plays. This is during this entire game. Henderson now throwing it up. Gets this one somehow to Doug Edwards. I do not know how he came down with that one. He was met immediately after the catch, but does come up down with it. Lawson now picking up 7, almost 20 carries for him. And this will actually be his 20th carry of the game, as he gains 5. Now Henderson throwing to Dustin Neal a little bit too high. He had to spend a lot of energy getting up to get that one. Only a gain of 2. 3rd down and goal. Henderson looking to pass here, trying to throw, just gets this one smartly away. Might have been trying to get it to someone, but throws it in the dirt anyway. Over a 300-yard game for Eric Henderson. Now we're back to the Penn State offense. 3rd down and 3. They're going to pick up the first down here with a play to Saquon Barkley. Now Stevens in the back. Oh, that's actually Masorley back in the game. He's sacked for 2 yards by Aaron Newell. Gets his first sack of the game. And here goes another Penn State mistake. 3rd down and 12, and they get another false start penalty.
Still 3rd down.
So that'll knock them back to a 3rd and 17. And they're going to try a big play over the middle. This is going to be DeAndre Tompkins for their first score of the Penn State for the game, as they finally get a big play over the middle. Tracy McSorley didn't have much of a game last week. As I said before, under 100 yards, and now he just got over 100 yards. So McSorley does not look like to be the quarterback that Penn State needs to try to compete in this conference. As now we have all of our backups in the game. Wheeler's at quarterback. Woods is now the starter. We have Brandon Lilly getting some time out here, as he's going to gain 9 on this play. And here's Woods running up the middle, or cutting it back for a gain of 5. Here's Wheeler dropping back to pass, throwing this one over the side of Dan Allen, catches it, touchdown, as our backup team makes it look just as easy and drives down the field for a score, making this game 41-7, heading into just over 2 minutes left in the game. So Penn State will try to get some just garbage time points here. As McSorley coming back into the game, he's going to throw over the middle, gain 15 on that play. Now a 3rd down situation for McSorley, throwing to the side. Actually no gain there, as that will lead back to Rutgers and back to the second team. So we're just going to run out the game here with that play to Mike Woods. That'll pretty much be the end. Or this will actually be the last one. Another play to Woods, another few yards, and that'll be the end of the game. 41-7. Rutgers demolishes Penn State after they demolished us last year. So revenge is a dish best served cold. We will win and improve to 7-1, I think. And I will catch you guys next week, as we will be taking on Ohio State, a team we've never beaten before. I will catch you guys in that one. Goodbye.